Don't
No,
listen
I
to
didn't.
Don't listen to Dee. She lies.
No!
Sorry, I was
I don't
starting
know,
the
Oro.
stream.
You lied about your money. What happened there, huh?
First off, that was
First one?
very sensitive, and I don't appreciate you bringing that up again. I'm still traumatized.
Sounds like Good Day's the only one on my side. She's the one that found it for me.
Good Day is easily bought.
She doesn't like you
Are we
very
talking
much.
about the same good day? I don't know that that's the same good day either.
Hee-ho. Good day. Hikari. ED3 here.
Mic check 1 2. Yep.
Yep. Was that Hikari?
Hello, yes. Good day on deck. Along with baby.
Hey, baby.
I said woo.
Woo.
Awesome. So glad to have you all here, and yeah, let's go ahead and suspend our disbelief and dive back into the realm of fantasy. Where last we had left our intrepid band of adventurers, they were setting up camp just outside the city limits of Clocktown. After meeting back up after a night of relaxation, you all decided to proceed into the Lost Woods in search of this mysterious, ghostly-like figure speaking of a tower of stone and the king of Akana. Following his direction in which he disappeared, you went into the Lost Woods. With the fog, and the trees, and the mystery growing ever thicker around you all, you watch as the fog itself begin to cast images of Ravnica, the city in which Oro had grown up. Hearing the voices of the distant Inquisitor, an individual that has made it her task to hunt down Ornarius himself, managed to come face to face with her quarry. And all of you. As you all enter this fierce battle after being surrounded, holding off their attacks and whittling them down, the fog shifts and changes as the Inquisitor's voice screams out into the woods around you, exclaiming about this damned fog and how it had taken you away from them, and that she will find you, Oro. And with that, her voice fades as the footsteps of soldiers dissipates. And as you all look down to the corpses of the fallen soldiers and Inquisitor that you have just slain, all you see that's left are the bones of corpses in their stead. Quickly, Akari gathered the bones and set fire to them to grant them an eternal peace. And this is where you find yourselves. What are you all doing?
Is anybody hurt?
Being completely disassociated the last gameplay session, I have no idea.
G'day's got some scratches and a cut, but nothing major.
I am hurt.
Perfect.
Oro's taking some damage.
Go on without me. I will tend to my wounds here and maybe make it out alive. Perhaps I will find you once again.
Hearing the
But
heavy
please.
breathing, Good Day will say, we should put him out of his misery and pull out her bow.
No, good day. I'm not
I
far
agree.
gone.
I agree. The limp is unrecoverable. You either cut him off or
Well, Oro,
I
it's
agree with
been a
Kay
good
here.
run. I guess it was not in the dungeon. It was out here in the forest.
Apologies. If I only had just a spell slot to spare for you.
Uh, had we not just rested and I had 12 different heals I could give you with my fervor. If only. If only.
She draws her bow.
Can I inspect him? Just like, what is he just? Does he need a band-aid?
Do I need a-
Oro is like bloodied, battered, potential broken rib. Like he is not looking hot. He is at 15 HP.
Yes.
I
I can take
aggressive.
care of that real quick.
Yeah, I said all this drinking my my supreme healing potion.
I gave you, Akari, a greater healing potion. As you are drawing your bow, G'day, I'm gonna like try to scooch over and I hug Arhijo. I hug your legs and I'm trying to pull myself away and I'm like, Arhijo, don't let her kill me, please.
I will get in the way of the bow and try and make sure that I put myself between Good Day and him. But I'm also gonna be then slam, like hitting him with the fervor. And while I mean hitting him, I mean as aggressively as I can, striking him while still giving him help. If he bounces a little bit off the ground, that's probably a him problem, right?
Arhijo, what is that for? Ah, my fucking rib.
And when he
The
says that,
CPR that destroys your sternum and all the ribs around it.
Right?
Okay, but at least your flesh is healed.
when he's saying, Arhijo, what was that for? I slap him again with another fervor, but like literally slap him across the face and heal him for another 16. Just like a little, I don't know, little Dom love. Here you go.
Dom, oh my gosh.
Everybody needs a little aftercare.
Arhijo, I don't think it's working. She draws her bow back a little bit more. Oh, for some reason, this brings back some deja vu of another situation I was with Arhijo and the out of character Oro. Huh. Who did I kill in that situation?
Let's not bring back old news. So you heal for 31.
Amazing. All right, hold on. Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
She gets a weird flashback to a head inside of a robot body. drops her stance on her bow and goes, "What am I? What on earth?"
For a second. What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate everybody. Sorry, we just jumped straight into it. I got super into my Planet Coaster game. We just kind of jumped straight into the little stream strum.
As you all stand here within the woods themselves, you hear the wind blowing through the treetops, the creaking of branches and leaves. As you all just stand here in the middle of the woods. Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh.
Milo.
Fine. It's fine.
It's gonna be alright.
It'll be just
It'll
fine.
be okay. It's okay.
I mean, even for a nat 1, it's a pretty good nat 1.
Yeah.
+9 ain't nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, please, somebody else use their eyes.
People with low modifiers, they're good. Oro, good job. Good throw.
Okay. As you all stand there, taking in the sights, the sounds, and little bits of banter here and there, you hear what sounds to be like the sound of footsteps. Not like the soldiers, but heavy, labored footsteps. Everyone that was outside the town that had experienced the phantom, you would recognize these footsteps, as they have the same heavy, slow, deliberate dragging noise. And you hear a voice. Gotta get to Kana. I gotta see Mother once more. And they appear to be heading in this direction.
Right.
DM?
Yes.
Is that the same voice that Arhijo and I heard a while ago when we saw the ghost, the phantasm?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Looks like we know which way we are supposed to go. Let's follow these to not get lost in this fog again. What do you say? Everybody ready?
Ready.
Good day. Do not
I
shoot
didn't
Oro.
hear anything, but yeah, I'm ready.
Oro, stay in front of me.
Excuse me. First off, Arhijo, you know that I am not great with ghosts, nor am I great with any type of spiritual matter. I'm not adept at that, nor am I even skilled in understanding what it is that they would be approaching us for.
While he's
I think
speaking, I move behind him and grab him by his shoulders and start walking forward, letting him speak over his shoulder to me, but we have to follow these footsteps now, sir.
as you're pushing me, I'm like not realizing, and I'm just like, and I think that perhaps Dee Dee, or even Josh, yes, Josh would be perfect if Josh were to take the lead. Akari, you can also, I believe that it would be great if you were the one to, be, and as you keep pushing me, I'm just like, wait a second, stop.
And I place my finger to his lips. Shh. Had you not considered if you are behind me, you are in the line of sight of Good Day, and she may put you down like the sad, lamed little lamb you are.
It's true. Plus, your ghost bullshit, you're going first.
Yes. And when in doubt, fireball it out. It's the best motto ever.
When in doubt, fireball it out. When in doubt, fireball it out. When in doubt, fireball it out. And I'm
then I
looking
stop
around.
And I give him a little kick to the tush, like, keep walking.
I just keep muttering to myself, when in doubt, fireball it out. When in doubt, fireball it out. When in doubt, fireball it out.
And you do so as you all continue to move forward. As you continue to travel, you begin to see the landscape around you have some subtle changes at first. What was once a flat, mist-covered forest seems to give way to more jagged terrain. You begin to see like cliff faces, within the forest themselves. And eventually, you end up seeing what appears to be sunlight coming from just out in the break of the tree line. And as you exit the woods,
When in
you
doubt,
were
fire
greeted.
blood out.
You were greeted with a dry and hot blast of air. Please place your tokens down in the very, very bottom with Kebos.
We do not see them. There we are. Holy shit, that's a big
Too small.
Akari. Too small.
There we go.
There we go. Just right. This porridge is too hot. This one is too cold. But this Akari is just right.
Aww.
As the blast of hot, dry air hits you, you are greeted to a large redstone canyon walls that scale the side of what looks like to be this valley. Looking around, the walls appear to tower about 100 or more so feet above you. As you look about, you can see little swirls of dirt and sand that get brushed up on the ridgeline, and as they cascade down into the valley itself. Everybody, go ahead and give me a group perception check. As you all take in the sights of this valley, you glance off into the distance, and way up north, you see what appears to be a large spiral jutting up into the sky.
Like how high into the sky?
As far until it disappears into the clouds.
Like a tower?
Like a tower. Sorry, I think what I was trying to say was pillar, and I said spiral on accident.
Okay.
Or no, I was thinking spire.
Oh, spire.
Yes.
How high was it, DM?
Up to the clouds.
Ooh.
I do not want
How
to
large
climb that.
around is it?
Give me an intelligence check.
That's what I was wondering if we could climb it to. Intelligence. I am intelligent.
Or
I am
math.
not.
Oh, sorry. I am not intelligent.
Do I remember or know anything?
Do I? Akari.
You don't know me.
I'm still reeling from when Arhiho punched me.
I would say yes. So what you remember is the little bits that you picked up while you were in town. Before heading out here, you did manage to read a couple of books because I retconned that because I'm lazy. And you remember reading about Ikana Valley and its current state of being in almost like a haunted lands. The story goes that the king of Ikana was in a tragic war with one of the neighboring villages. And it was basically just a bloodbath. And the whole point was to erect a tower called the Stone Tower to breach the heavens and reach the Promised Land. Whether they actually achieved their goal, no one knows for certain. But the kingdom itself is left in a state of decay and ruin. And the dead roam. That's what you know.
Cool.
Do you share that with the group, Akari?
No, just kidding. Yes, he does. Someone had to stay in town, okay?
So, Ariho, do you think we could climb this?
I do not know if we could climb it. I know I could climb it. I have strong, stout legs. Your little skinny legs might be an issue.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. At that point, I'm gonna bend down or kneel down, like squat on my heels, and I pinch your legs and I go and then I measure your legs, your calf, and then your thigh, and I go and then I pick myself back up and then I walk around you, Arhio, and I poke at your shoulders, I poke at your back, and I go, I think this might do. And I'm gonna put my arms over your shoulders and I'm gonna try to hop on your back. Do you allow me to?
No. Oh, how tall are you
No.
anyways? How tall are you?
Oro is 6 foot.
Is he? Okay, so he's not that short. Yes, let's see. How tall am I? Sure, it was closer to 7 foot, so you should be able to reach. Athletics. What do I roll versus that?
I have a nat
To
one.
roll. You have a -1.
Yeah.
Roll against athletics against it, or what? Dexterity.
Well, I mean, you see him coming, so you can give me an athletics as well.
Oh,
Oh
no
my
way!
God. Jesus Christ!
Oro, take it.
Completely
Yeah,
caught
so
by
I'm now-
surprise.
Yeah. I'm holding onto your back and I'm like, all right, this will do. And I settle in and like I am clinging to your back, but not well. Like I'm struggling to hold my own weight on you. And I'm like, okay, I think this might do.
All while
Dee.
you've wrapped your arm around my neck and are actually
Yes.
choking me right now.
Yes.
So I'm
Yes.
struggling. And I am completely surprised because I've never been mounted before. Like I was a fucking horse.
And then Oro mounted me, and all I could say was, nay!
This is horrible.
Get off of me. And I'm like rolling side to side. You are not, I am not going to be your steed into battle. And I like try and like roll like from side to side. And then
So you're flopping onto the ground?
No. I'm moving over to one of the walls so I can scrape him off like he's a turd.
Like he's gonna want to shoot.
Why would you do that? And I let go and I'm like, ow, Arhio, why? My back. I was just trying to make sure that we all get up there. I mean, Akari can fly. G'day can run up walls and fly. She has massive wings. Didi can fly. You can climb. I can ride you.
You have a spell called Fly. Excuse me.
Do I? I
thought
pull out
you
my
did.
book and I begin flipping through the pages, and I go,
You
let's
did
see.
I
use it
remember
on
when
Good
we
Day.
first met that you cast it on. Good day.
I have this one which causes people to become very cold. I have this one which causes people to become very fast. I have this
She'll
one which
giggle
causes
and
people
say,
to become
yes,
very
I
afraid.
used it then to attack you.
You better find the spell in there that gets you to be really smart really quick.
No, wait! Okay, I found it. See, it's right here, and I turn my book around, and I'm like, see, look, and I begin to show the incantation, and I go, see, guys, it's okay, and good day. Hold off, please don't kill me or bite me or massacre me as you are so accustomed to do so. And I begin to maneuver around behind Arhiho, and I go, Didi, it would be fantastic if you called your attack dog off.
What
My attack dog. I thought she was Arhiho's attack dog.
No. That's his wife.
No,
It's
yes,
there's
completely
no
different.
Wife.
claim to ownership or
Wait, they're
married?
That is
Yes.
completely.
They're married?
No, we
Yes.
were simply married, and not
In a
married.
previous
It
life.
was. Why do you always do this to me? In a previous life that was maybe kind of like a different dream, there may or may not have been a union between me, Good Day, and another gentleman.
Oh, we love
All-
a poly relationship.
I
That's so very progressive of you.
very.
Is the marriage part. She's
It
no
was-
longer concerned about
I
Oro.
was
Dang.
not consented. This was against my will. They made me do this, and they tattooed my body. They
Here's
them.
none of
It
this.
was
She's
they.
just going to walk away with her hands to her face saying, they're married? They're married?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because Gaday's gonna sit down cross-legged on the ground and just kind of hunch her shoulders and grin with her blackened and sharpened mouth, and just stare at the events unfolding, waiting for Arhiho to explain.
Oh.
I did not consent
And we
to
had
any
children.
of this. No, we did not have
You had
children. There was a
children?
child in which we were caring for that the terrible other person tried to make life and death decisions of
Wait.
the dire consequence. Yeah. It was a very bad situation, but we don't speak of those things anymore, and that was a different life. We are not betrothed. The other person is completely gone, although out of character, he might come back someday. And he...
Only maybe. If he ever gets back to me, anyways.
And that is
Yeah.
not now, that was then, and it might not even be real. This might not even be real. We're definitely not betrothed.
She's gonna let out a belly laugh and hold her stomach. But what about the boy and the girl that drowned in the sea accident, in which I got these beautiful earrings that you got for me from the merchant after we talked to him about?
My God!
There was that.
Okay, see, that one's not as surprising. That's not as juicy.
That's not as juicy. I'm just stealing from dead people.
Dead kids, come on.
Oh my god!
This is just a test, a cruel joke from the universe testing me and my holiness and my drive to kill the undead. There's clearly a reason from the gods to grant me patience. Yes, clearly.
She's gonna kind of lean over on one leg, put like one hand on her knee and an elbow on her other knee, and lean over and look at Dee Dee and Oro and say, "Why do you think I scared those children? I'm living in trauma from all of my dead kids after my husband no longer wants to accept me." And she'll start laughing again.
I'm not the one from a culture that drowns the
Dee Dee
babies
taking
and
all of this
sacrifices
completely-
them to Sebok.
Dee Dee takes all of this completely seriously and reaches over to G'day, kind of like gently caressing her head, and I said, "I am so sorry for you."
G'day's gonna look very, very seriously at her, open her eyes as big as she can, and go, "This is part of why I've been going insane, you see?"
Oh my god.
She's just gonna look to the ground and just not say anything else.
Dee Dee is now hugging G'day, kind of like petting her, saying, "You poor thing, you poor thing."
Our hero is just completely wide mouthed, unslack jawed, not saying anything and just pointing like this is bullshit.
Yeah, she's gonna look over Dee Dee's shoulder at our hee-ho and kind of give you a wry grin.
I'm going through the fucking tower. You guys are bullshit. This is bullshit.
Wait.
This whole situation is bullshit.
Wait, Ahio. We need to reconcile this because we cannot have our party divorcing in the same sense that you and G'day are obviously in some post-divorce reconciliation quest. So we need to make sure that this is handled right now. You traumatized the poor woman. No wonder why she's out here attacking every single individual that comes her way, because she's obviously desiring for true reconciliation with you again, right, Akari?
Is this not? Have I not been able to stop all of the terrible things from town from happening? She could have been jailed. Tell me I do not care. I take care of all of the people in the group as much as I can, except for Akari, he's got him. But all of you else, all of you, you need me, and I take care of you. But I need you, and I need you to drop this subject. So we should just move on. And he turns and starts walking away again.
I yell off after him, "Go to your wife, my friend."
That is not my wife.
Embrace her.
That was another life. This is bullshit.
Good day. I'm gonna walk over. So as Dee Dee's still consoling you, I'm gonna walk
is this
over.
A lock?
And I'm gonna try to.
You guys aren't up there just yet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I was like, I can't keep walking.
Yeah, this is all happening like before you reach this point.
Gotcha. Okay.
So good day. I walk up to you and I try to embrace you, and I go, "There, poor girl. I understand. I understand everything now. You weren't really hateful or bitter towards me. You're bitter because you have an estranged relationship with your husband." And I'm gonna try to hold you.
Yeah. G'day is gonna recoil in disgust and do a back somersault away from him and start like cat gagging as if she has a hairball.
Well, that lasted well. I guess I can't expect much better outcome than you gagging over me. At least you're not killing me, no.
Yeah, today's gonna look at you in disbelief and disgust and go, "Do you really think I'm not over anything? I had an affair with that beautiful Valkyrie woman. Did you see her in my video? You could never."
Well, yes. It was what is it called? In Ravnica, we have a word, a rebound. It was a rebound. It's okay. It is now my life's purpose to get the two of you back together, and Akari is on my side, and I'm going to walk over to Akari and put my arm around you.
Ari is like just laughing to himself. Sure. Sure, bud.
Fantastic. All right. And I look at you, Akari. Well, let's go. And I keep my arm around you.
Okay.
Arhio, wait up! Sorry, Akari.
I have a tower to climb. You better catch up.
You're not gonna. Whatever. If you fall, you fall.
Akari, can I
I've
ride
got
your back? Dee Dee has my coin. Oh, wait, no, she gave it back to me.
I try to push you away.
Wait! Oh my gosh!
I get these with advantage, luckily. But
You try to push me, and it comes like a tiny caress of my cheek.
no, it's a 13. I roll these with advantage, so 13 is the correct one.
Okay. Fine. I will just have to ritual cast my spell.
Yeah.
It comes out like a 13-year-old slap fight between high school girls.
People get angry. And he was like, I actually put him upside.
All right, so DM, I'm gonna spend some time ritual casting fly.
Wait, we're not even to the tower yet.
Oh, well then I will wait to ritual cast it.
I mean,
Right?
you can always
Isn't-
try to fly to the top of the valley walls. Who knows? It's waiting up there.
All right, Dee Dee.
Why you gotta
Good luck.
say things like that?
Plus, I don't think they can remember I can't actually fly, so we'll see what happens.
I think everybody can except for yeah, everybody can fly.
Yeah, he has a spell.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
remember.
Yes.
For me, my
I
wings don't
remember.
work like that yet.
Oh yeah, you need
Oh,
one more
that's
level.
right.
You can only glide
I
right now.
can't actually fly. I just have wings.
Yeah.
Well, good day. I can cast this on you and enable you to actually fly and gain correct use of those beautiful, illustrious wings.
Did you forget that she literally circled around you and attacked you last time you did that?
That is why I'm now approaching her very hesitantly and cautiously.
It's your leg.
No, it will be.
Okay, it's your
Josh's.
arm.
He has chickened legs. That would not be the meaty part. You're probably going for a thigh. Maybe.
Yeah. How thin is Oro?
Very, very.
Oh yeah, no.
I try and
No,
lift
you're
his-
probably not
his
even worth
robes
her
to
meal.
expose his legs.
I'm like-
what kind of trousers
I'm like
do you
one-
wear?
What kind of trousers?
Cloth. They're like
Ooh.
khakis.
Lifts the robe and he looks like some toothpicks.
That's real, yes. I'm like 145 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
At 6 foot, he's like rail thin.
I'm a wizard. I've been locked in a tower for my whole life.
Oh yes, you are. So that you have to go potty. Go and potty.
as you all continue walking, you do take notice that Dee Dee seems to keep glancing over her shoulder.
Scissors.
Guys, does anyone else feel like they're being watched? It's kind of uncomfortable in here.
Always.
G'day nods in agreement. I always feel like I'm being watched.
Yes,
Always.
me too. The gods watch us at all times.
That might be, Dee Dee, the trauma that you just endured, finding out that Arhijo and Kude are married.
We are not married.
Yeah.
Then what do you call
you're
it?
right.
When I was married, there
Can we
was a
just keep
tattoo on
moving?
this hand right here. And I lift up my hand, showing my finger, clearly untattooed.
While they're arguing, I just go up to Dee Dee. It's like, what do you feel?
I don't know. It's just I didn't feel it any time beforehand, but now it's just heavy. It feels something's wrong.
Well, we are in a cursed land, and you are a cleric. Maybe you're just more sensitive than most of us.
Yeah,
And I mean,
maybe.
if all those ghosts were walking over here this direction, correct?
Yeah.
Just let
I
us
hear
know if
him.
it feels
Is
aggressive.
Akari trying to be quiet about this conversation?
Well, they were arguing, so I figured they were yelling at each other.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty true. Pretty true.
But no. He wants to. Yeah, he made a joke, but he wants to reassure that. He wants to reassure Dee Dee. Wow. Oh my God. Dee Dee.
Right.
He wants to reassure Dee Dee that she's being heard.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
And he's
Yeah.
tired.
Okay,
But he
quiet.
doesn't
We just try to
want
joke and keep calm, but yeah, if it gets aggressive, yeah, you just gotta yell louder than Oro, then we'll be fine.
Yeah. Let's just keep moving.
Yeah, I'll keep pace with
Hmm?
Dee Dee then.
It is wise to trust your gut. If you feel as though we are being watched, it is likely true. Can we do like an investigation on where the best place, like vantages point? You said this we're in a valley, right?
Correct.
So it's just nothing but vantage points on us.
If you want to scale the walls, yes.
Yeah, can I also do a perception check, DM, just to keep an eye out for things?
As you all kind of continue along having these conversations, everybody go ahead and do a group perception check.
Okay. Oh gosh. Well, I am of no use.
What do you mean? It's a group perception check. It just means Arheo's. You're mounting Arheo again. How do you bring a 7 up? You write Arheo's 20.
Oh, there's another 20.
Nice, Akari.
Yeah,
Nice.
okay, beautiful.
Nice.
All right.
Mom, but he can't. We need to
See,
help him
Arhijo,
get this
if you and I are
thing off
together,
of him. That
we make
Utah.
what
We
Akari
have to
does by
take this
himself.
thing off of
Better together.
Try to get out. He tried all his best.
As you all continue making your way down the trek of this canyon, you hear what sounds like small rocks that get clanged together or bounce their way down the cliff's walls, seemingly at random intervals. You take note of small desert fauna and flora that are surprisingly still able to grow out here. Despite how sparse they're getting, you see a singular cactus here, you see a little field mouse over there, but they are sparse and they do not look good. As you look at the cactus, you can see these strange purplish-like veins coming up from the roots that are growing around this thing, almost sucking the life out of it. Its green skin faded more to like a wilted brown. You look over and you see what looks like to be a field mouse. This mouse itself looks just absolutely horrible. You can see little parts of its ribs sticking out as it weakly hops around. And then you hear a much larger noise. Sounds like the pitter-patter of feet. As you make your way closer in, you are greeted by what appears to be a series of large metallic gates. And just beyond them, you can see what appears to be these marsupial-like creatures. They look very similar to a large rat, but they have a wire-thin tail that appears to support this large blue sphere. As you watch as they kind of sniff around and dig at the ground and then go hopping around and just appear to be paying no mind to you. As you get closer to the metal gates, you kind of get a sense for how old these things are. You can kind of tell just from a glance that the gates are centuries old, if not longer. You can see the traces of what appear to be dry blood decorating the bars this way, or every which way.
That's the weirdest creature in the
What are you all doing?
ocean, Rex.
So these creatures are pretty clearly kept within the confines of this little, corral gate thing?
So what you see is a series of gates. You have a gate in front of you, 2 gates along this way, and 3 gates along the right path. You kind of look through some of the bars. The gates themselves are like 12, 15 feet tall with no clear door. And as you look through the bars on the other gates, you can see more of these creatures as some of them kind of run along. You see one of them climb over the fence and jump down. They don't appear to be stuck in here.
And did they look at us? You said they don't pay us any mind. They're not.
Yep, they don't seem to notice you.
Okay, so I want to back off from the gate a little bit, back towards Dee Dee. Kind of hand signal for everybody to bring it on in.
Continue, they're just moving about.
What do you think the best play would be? Should we try to use a distraction and get as many of them at one time as we can? Maybe send in Kebos and try to corral them all and then let Oro hit them with a fireball?
don't even know how they attack. Would that be the best course of action?
Yeah, is there a check I can do if I know what these are?
You can give me an intelligence.
He's trying to eat us. He got
Or
stuck
history.
again.
It'll be the same either way.
Okay.
Not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Well, today is dumb. She's just gonna pull her bow.
Mm-hmm.
She's taking aim.
With a 14, I would probably say you wouldn't know what these things are. You do, however, remember reading of some recounts in the books about Akana in Clocktown, and they had spoken of these large rodents, and what they would do is that they would just give them a wide berth. They did not want to go near these things.
Okay, well, all we gotta really do is just keep our distance. I think it would be worse if we interacted with them.
Now we gotta figure out how we would do that.
I wonder what happens if we attack one. If we could simply kill that one in the center, and I point that one, we would be able to have a very large area to get by all the rest. How much space do we need to give them?
Could I hear what Arhiho just said?
I would say so.
Uh-oh.
She'll look at him and go, aye, Captain. And she goes to fire.
Okay, so you're shooting through the bars?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
I'm sorry, I hope you guys know I love you all.
See, I think player me knows what these are, but Akari failed. I think I know what they are.
One more.
He tracked out.
You gotta roll a disadvantage.
This guy don't like me. This one don't like me.
Unfortunately, a 12 doesn't hit as you launch an arrow at this little marsupial, at this marsupial-like creature as it just kind of digs at the cracked dirt. As you shoot an arrow, and it sparks off of the fence. You all take notice as this creature lifts its head and looks in your direction.
Oh no.
Wide eye. I turn back to Good Day. No, we are trying to get by without killing them if we can. I was just wondering what would happen. You do not need to shoot them, please.
Well, she's gonna turn to him and go, well, I didn't, did I? So it might have just been a distraction. Knowing full well it's looking directly at us now.
Back away from the gate. And I start slowly trying to step away from the whole fence.
Find you, Dad.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Look at he's so weeping on you.
You know, they smell kind of like you, Good Day.
Yeah. Do these small creatures incite any kind of distant memory in G'day?
Distant memory pertaining to...
Small blue creatures.
No, these things would not spark anything.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want mommy. I need you to watch yourself.
You know, that goes upside down.
Okay.
Goes upside down.
With a 21, the creature looks around at you as it brings its head down and it kind of sniffs. You see little bits of dust kind of get kicked up into the air as it begins to scratch at the ground a bit, as it shoves its snout down into this little hole, and it seems to have plucked out a little insect that it happily munches on before going back to scrounging around.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, guys. My mom stopped by. Can I? I'm gonna go over to Arhijo and go. Do you want me to cast a fireball at them, like you said, or do you want me to cast firebolts, or any number of things?
Yes, I would like you to use a bolt over here. Hit the canyon wall. I would like to see if they react. If we can make a distraction and pull them all right, we could give them a wide berth and just go left. Give us enough time to get by without having to fight all of them.
Right. DM, can I try that?
Sure.
Okay.
Furious Buddha.
Go ahead and just
Is
give
that
me
bad?
a general spell casting check. Oh, well, I guess it's the same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As the firebolt, because you're just trying to shoot it at the wall to distract them, right?
Right, trying to see if they respond
Correct.
to the fire.
As how high up are you shooting? Because you got to shoot over the fence. That's 15 feet.
And
Yeah,
how high
I would
is
be
the
shooting.
wall? You said like 50 feet? How high is the wall?
The gate is 15. The walls themselves are like 150.
Gotcha, yeah.
So I'll shoot like 20 feet up, Arhijo, yeah?
Yeah, 20, 25 feet.
Okay.
Clear the wall.
I would shoot about that.
Okay. As you do so,
sounds like I
you
should take
watch
another safety
as
then.
your fire makes impact with the wall. You see some scorch marks that get left behind as it resounds with an audible thud and kicks some redstone to the ground that go clashing. You watch as this creature picks its head up, looks over at the area that you had firebolted, and after like a second or two, you watch as it begins hobbling over and literally begins to climb the wall up to where your firebolt had hit. As you watch it then just continue to scrounge about, sniffs at the ground, it claws into the wall, looking for things to eat.
It did distract a little bit, but perhaps not as we were hoping. I can cast it again.
Why don't we feed
Or
them?
they could feed them Dee? That is very rude, good day.
Wait, what? No.
She's gonna look at you
I mean-
with a disgusted look at her. I just said feed them, you fool. Akari, don't you have food?
Oh,
But
Mhm.
Dee
Oh,
is
I
a bug,
do.
and it looks like they're looking for bugs.
that feels
Okay,
a
I
little
do not-
pointed.
Yeah.
You
I
scientists.
think Oro has some nefarious plans for you. I really think you should work out for him or watch out for him. He stole your money. He's trying to feed you to creatures. She's gonna do a whole sassy stance.
Didi's gonna nod along and then move over to hide behind G'day. Yeah, what are your
Oh,
intentions?
I am a
very
man
good
of
points.
science. Ahio, you're supposed to be on my side. I'm a man
You
of
remind me of
science.
a redhead I once knew. You know exactly who I'm talking about, Danny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. And I did not steal her money. In fact, good day. Well, we'll discuss this after we make it out of this
Yeah,
He's-
she cocks a
Cavern.
very
He's
deep
just simply-
eyebrow and a frown at you.
He just elected her to use her money instead of his. He did not steal it, per se. He just
That is correct.
was
debt
reluctant to spend his own
unpaid is-
and lied about having extras and did not help the party. You know.
Yeah,
but
yeah. She kind of like
you can stop.
puts a hand to her chin and goes, "A debt unpaid through omniscience is theft by omniscience." As she recounts the laws of her people as her sanity is slowly coming back.
Who are you?
Well, first off,
I think you
Let-
should just. I think you're fucked. Let's just. I think. I'm on their side. I'm sorry. From what I've heard, Oro, it's not. It does not sound well for you.
Don't worry, Oro. I've got your back.
thank you.
The
Listen,
truth
good day. You
has got your back.
Thank you, Arhijo. First off, I would never steal from the group, ever. You are I am sworn, especially to Arhijo, but I am sworn by default to each of you, and I would never willingly take away from what is correctly and rightfully owed to you. And you,
Yeah,
G'day,
it's so
you
true.
absolute swamp oracle of chaos, you are accusing me of theft? I've been stabbed, possessed, called Subject 17 like I'm a discontinued kitchen appliance, punched by my best friend here, and I look at you, Arhijo, lightning charged
Light
into a
slapping.
near-death state. Pinch slap, that's to be argued. And now you're telling everyone that I stole money. Please, does this look like the face of a thief? No, I don't answer that. That was rhetorical. I steal hearts, not coin purses. And where's your proof, G'day? Where's your proof, Didi? Show me the ledger. Did the rupees whisper to you in the void? Did Sebok part the mist and reveal a divine audit? I may be dramatic, I may be reckless, I may explode things by accident, and occasionally manipulate reality for comedic effect, but I do not steal from my friends. Except that one time I borrowed rupees for regents from Didi, but I left a note. Is this about the fig cake? Did you want a slice of the fig cake? Because if so, and I start rummaging through my pack, I have just crumbs left from what I brought from Ravnica. I would be more than happy to share it with you.
I'm gonna start
Okay.
rummaging through my bag. I'm looking for a shovel.
Yeah, G'day is going to pull out her cube and go to change to personality type Queen's Guard.
Oh no.
Okay, so you are actively using the cube.
I am actively using the cube.
God.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
Yeah, she like looks at. She's leaning forward. She's got a hand on her hip. She's got her brow furrowed with the rock. One eyebrow up and the other one furrowed deeply in disbelief. She pulls out the cube with her other hand and goes, "Give me a second," and starts alternating it.
I'm gonna start blessing Oro
Oro, how many rupees? And Akari's like, Oro, how many rupees are in your bag compared to Didi's?
That's a great question.
Everything he said was kind of true. He didn't steal. He just didn't pay us.
I'm gonna hold
So
off
he
on
did
what I'm gonna
something
say.
one step worse. He lied.
So I look
Ooh,
and I go, oh no, not the cube. We just survived Inquisitor's memory phantoms and accidental relationship drama. I am not emotionally stable enough for the cube today. Why as I feel the bless happen, I go,
whoa,
why
hold
are
on.
you
That bless takes a second to go through. Okay, and there may have been a little bit of hesitation bringing back to my drama. This is about you. Why are you making this about me? What are you doing here? Like the you felt the healing, the glow, and then all of a sudden it kind of was fading away for a second. But
let me check my armor real quick.
Finalizes the bless and it still goes through, but it was touch and go.
I go, why are you blessing me right now? Are you protecting me? Preemptive damage control. And then as you ask how many rupees I have, I look at you and I go, I 300, I think.
Oh man, you're so lucky.
Arhivo, can you roll one?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, DM, what did I need to roll to make sure I went into the actual proper category that I meant to?
I believe you choose.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yep, you empower yourself on one of your powerful personalities. Once per day as a bonus action, you choose from the table below.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I thought there was a roll to make sure I didn't accidentally go into one of the ones I didn't mean to.
Oh, no.
Good days flipping through. Boom, dog. Oh.
Yeah, and if you're just trying to do personality changes, I'm not going to make you use it. But if you do actively use it, just let me know. Just make sure that's known.
Got it. Okay, yes, I am actively using it. Let me know when that's taken effect. And I
describe how it looks like as G'day fiddles with the cube, and what does she do to make it go beep, beep, boop, boop, and activate the Queen's Guard?
Okay, so as I mentioned before, she's in the stance. She pulls out the cube with one hand, and with the same hand, she's using like her ring, middle, and index finger along with thumb to kind of rotate through as the cube starts to power up, and light shafts kind of shine through at every angle until it, like with flashes of different colors, until it hits like a light blue color and kind of shooms out once it gets solid, like the whole cube gets solid, and she kind of stands at attention, puts her shoulders back, stands completely straight, sticks it back in her backpack, and just looks at Oro very, very seriously.
How many health points is he missing? Is he full life? After I'm done blessing him, so if he's not full life, I'll be slapping him on the back with another fervor, and by the back I mean his backside. And good
just
luck.
A fat slap on the ass.
Man, first Oro mounts you, and now you're smacking him on the backside? What's going on?
Oh no, my wife is cheating on me.
Does Oro need to find a random ring in his bag?
Oh god. No, well, for the bird lady back in that snow town,
Yeah, don't remind me. Oh, that's not the good time I'm looking for.
He's open invitation still.
Knee slapper. Gooday's gonna step forward with her right foot toe down in a pointed position and point very violently at Orinarius and say, "You have been dealt a guilty verdict of theft by omission. You have deprived a rightful owner of rupees by not disclosing the fact that you had them, and therefore I challenge you to a duel." She's going to, I don't think she has any in her character sheet, but she's going to take off an imaginary glove and go to slap him on the face with an imaginary glove. Turn away and take 10 paces back.
I like this good day.
Well, my friend,
I mean,
it was good
nobody
knowing
can
you.
say anything because we all know the proof.
Oro, how do you react? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're totally good. Yeah. So I stand there just guffawing, like slack-jawed at G'day. And as the imaginary glove, like, I wince, ready for a smack, and none comes. And then as she turns around, I blink slowly, and I raise a single hand, and then the other, and then I look at Ahiho and I go, and then I look at the rest of the group. What just happened? A duel? A duel for an imaginary fraud based on emotional financial miscommunication? Good day, I don't even know what the crime is. Did anyone else just see her? Dude, am I Ahiho?
Eyes wide.
What? Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, everybody was there when you were crying and begging for us to forgive you for hiding your money. I'm pretty sure everybody, well, except for maybe Akari. Was Akari there? I think Akari was at the end. But I don't think you're going to win this argument, my friend.
Actually, are we sure this is the best place for it?
This is probably not the best place for this.
No, it's not.
Good day. Could I beseech you to just bring him to justice after we figure out that tower?
Or never.
No,
or
after.
Never is an option.
It's okay. Everybody should repent. Yeah, it is what the gods want.
I don't think she's gonna kill you either. I think she's just gonna harm you
Akari,
grievously.
this is how I die.
Akari,
this is how I die.
I know. I was trying
for
to be
an imaginary
nice
fraud.
You've been bitten by her a few times. You know she eventually lets go. I'm sure she won't kill you. She didn't say you've been sentenced to death. It is the duel to the death.
She conjured an imaginary glove, and I don't even know how I felt it, but I did. That is magic that not even I know.
Well,
good day. Is there any way that Didi, come to my behalf?
Oro,
Or
sometimes
not.
good friends let you stick in the mud that you dug for yourself.
First off, I don't even think that is a correct use of that terminology. Second,
You are stuck.
Akari and Arhiho, can you please get the paperwork ready for my funeral and burial? Good day. You can have my the rest of my crumbs and whatever shiny rocks I have in here. And Dee Dee, you can take the rupees that I did not steal, but apparently they are yours. And then I look at you, G'day, and I go, on your mark, G'day, may Sebak judge us. How do we do this?
She will turn immediately in a 90-degree angle to face him. She'll raise both hands in the air and say, as I am not the judge, jury, and executioner, may you be judged by a jury of your peers. And she'll look around at the rest of the group. Am I justified in this admission of justice by his peers? Has he wronged us all as a group by omitting his money while in debt?
Arhiho looks around like, who is she? Is she talking to us? What's going on here?
Yeah, I think she's talking to us.
Well,
I love good day.
He was an officer.
I mean, yeah. No, I think we all still had our own money. It would have been helpful to have a little more. We just didn't want to share.
So we have an agreement from Arhiho.
No, nay.
Out of all the places, it's gonna happen here.
Every good campaign
that
needs
was
a beach episode.
Perfect. That was perfect.
She's going to purposefully point to Dee Dee. Dee Dee, do you feel wronged by this omission?
I do, ma'am. I do.
She'll clench her hand into a fist and bring it to her heart.
I did not cast a yes ballot. Mine is for no. Let it be known. Good day.
She'll point to Akari. Akari, what is your verdict?
As someone who did the shopping and have no idea until now, I have no answer.
A moot vote. So we have 2 yays.
I would
No
have
yays.
would have been overruled at either way.
She takes a step forward and again points violently to Oro. Choose your weapon.
In my world, may you, Aaron Burr, do what you will to Alexander Hamilton right now.
Oh my God. No.
I'm dying
choose,
over here. Oh
choose my
God.
weapon. Choose my weapon. What weapon? If I choose a weapon, okay, fine. I stalk over to Arhiho and I put both hands on your shoulders, on either side of you, and I go, I choose you, and I shove you over. There. Good day. I chose my weapon.
Hold on. I need to think of the proper terminology.
I say no. You keep coming over to try and get me. He's got arms stretched out like, don't make me part of this. Don't drag me into it.
Yeah, G'day is going to look very disgusted and say, we have not called on for an agent or proxy. Choose a weapon.
How many
Alright.
sticks or rocks around?
Yeah,
I
you see a
choose my
couple of
staff.
stones and sticks.
I pick up a stick for you. Here you go.
No! I take it and I look at it and I throw it down and I look at you out here and I go, trying to calculate a way out of this.
Okay. She puts up her hand and goes 5. 4.
I choose my staff. I choose my staff, and I pull out my
2.
staff and I put it down.
As her pinky goes down, she's gonna lunge forward in like a triple flip. May I roll an acrobatics?
Akari calls foul. Somebody else should have counted.
That's very fair, but nobody did.
Oh my gosh, are they all moving towards us, DM? Oh my gosh, good day! Why isn't it that 20? Why?
She was ready in your room.
Of all the times to roll a nat 20. For real.
DM.
Yes.
As she lands in front of Oro after a triple front flip, I would like to simply slap him very hard on the face.
Hey, make an unarmed attack.
Is that just strength?
Yeah, it'll be strength. Is proficiency on there?
I think if you're proficient in unarmed combat.
I do not. She just wants to slap him in the face.
7. There's 37. What did I say the first one?
I think you said 38.
Okay, are you trying to hurt him, or are you just trying to do emotional damage?
Emotional damage.
Both.
Emotional damage.
Go ahead and give me a d10 for how much emotional damage Oro takes from this slap. Not actual damage, but emotional damage.
Almost max.
8.
Love it. So as you're flipping through the air, G'day, I'm like, what? Wait! I thought we were de-escalating! And then as you land in front of me, go ahead.
Dad, I pressed this one 2 times.
She's going to stick her land directly in front of you, maybe a foot in front of your body, as she cocks her elbow back and just full sends on a slap across your face, and then goes to point directly at your, like, right between your eyes and goes, "Don't do that again."
As she yells that, I want to yell out, guys, the creatures, are they getting closer?
And as you all look over, you watch as the last bit of sunlight dips down underneath the ridge, as the moonlight casts down, and as you look just beyond the fence, you see, what is this, 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, or sorry, 8 pairs of eyes staring in your direction from just on the other side of the fence.
Well,
And they are getting closer.
I guess we made too much noise.
Should we run? I think we should run.
I think
We
we
should
fly.
absolutely run.
Go.
Fly, that's a great idea.
I think we fly. Bye, Oro.
see, Dad, maybe the cats would like this. They would play with it.
I immediately begin running with you guys, and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. Good day, why are your hands so cold?
Yeah, G'day is gonna see everybody start running, and she's gonna start Naruto running in their direction as well.
They like laser beams.
Of course they do.
How are the rest of you running away?
What
What are you doing?
I try to lift Oro up. It does not happen.
Oh.
I'm not strong enough.
I want to use moth-like flight, but if I get a critical hit, then I lose all my flight speed. So
Is it a risk you're willing to take?
it is a risk I am willing to take.
All right, somebody help me carry our Oro.
I'll help you. If I can, I'll try to help you.
You are probably stronger than me, I think, if I remember correctly.
I think so. Do I just roll strength?
I was just
you
doing
do
a strength
athletics.
check. It would have been the same for me either way.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'll give
That's
you
enough.
advantage because Akari is there.
Okay, that's the combined
Let's
effort.
go.
And with your combined efforts, you manage to finally, slowly at first, pick the 140-pound Oro off the ground.
Save the twink.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I still want to know why Gade's hands are cold.
Stop flailing
Lift-
around.
Lift your legs so they don't grab you.
Hey, close the door.
All right, Akari, Didi are carrying Oro. Gade said she is running. Arhiho,
Yes.
you are spawning your wings,
Yes.
and you're just following.
Yeah, I'm bringing up the back, trying to make sure everybody stays ahead of it. No, you go in the toilet.
Okay.
In the toilet.
Didi, so all of you begin taking flight. Are you just trying to... Which direction are you going? Because you are now in fly space, so...
I would say we're retreating the way in which we came, right? And then flying up and away. So like not...
I was going the other way. I was going further in. I was gonna fly above the fence line and then across. That's where Akari's going.
Can we roll for like initiative to see who would go first to follow like flight path?
Sure.
You
Everyone go ahead and give me initiative.
Oh, wow.
Sorry if that's not what you wanted.
Oh no, it's what you guys want, apparently.
I'm saying for them. I'm apologizing to my party.
Yeah, if any of these roll above us, we're done. I don't know.
Well, you know, I mean, he's giving us our movement. I just want to see who in the group was reactive initiating that movement.
And this is just them having
good day.
a chance to potentially hit first.
Hey, you know, Gide was distracted by sentencing justice. Thank you.
Justified.
Right. Go potty.
We are missing a good day. Okay.
I like that Akari's going first.
All right.
'cause...
Highest is Akari with a 19.
Hey.
Can they roll better? 7. 5.
There's too many of these.
Mm-hmm.
There are 8 of them. God, I'm rolling trash too. 7.
See, I figured out too late what they are, okay?
15. 13.
Hey man, everybody knows Gade's not that bright.
I am so sorry. One of them got 22. Fortunately, you still have a round. You watch that as you guys begin going into action, sprouting your wings. You watch as this creature lets out a chippering noise as it brings the blue sphere in front of its head as it grinds its teeth, and you watch as its tail lights on fire and begins to glow red, and it begins running towards you and scaling the fence.
This is
What
and it is at the
Bombchus
top
are
of the
based
fence
off
now.
Of, huh?
This is a bomb.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
It's
OOC. This is a bomb chew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real bomb chew.
Yeah.
And out of character, I was like, oh, Gaday's gonna hit the thing that explodes again. Got it.
Yeah, if you hit, you would have killed like all the ones on the left because they all explode.
Oh, dang.
You should have let me take that second shot. I do have multi-shot, you know.
Oh, Ariho, damn it!
I
You were
thought
leading
about
the pack.
saying it.
I'm gonna tell Didi, fly up and across. We'll just fly above them.
And
Dee Dee-
typically carrying someone would be half movement, but because it's both you and Dee Dee, you'll have your full movement and you'll just kind of move simultaneously.
Okay.
All right.
How high is the fencing again?
15 feet.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so we're up. Yeah, I'll go all 35 then. Up. Just get away from these things.
Smart. Very smart.
Dee Dee, wait, are you still carrying me, Akari?
Oh yeah, you're coming up. You're coming up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're like sandwiched between Dee Dee and Akari.
Okay.
I want to.
I mean, unless one of you has him by the arms, the other by the legs. How are you carrying Oro?
That was gonna be my question. How are you guys carrying me?
I say by the arms.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that means that any spells that are of the somatic, I will not be able to cast because I'm holding on to you guys.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. Cause I mean, do you really want to blow our friends up too?
Right.
No, but I just wanted to make sure, and I'm sorry, I'm so useless.
Okay, and then I'm gonna command Josh to shove the bomb chew off the fence.
He's touching
So
it.
his-
He's touching it?
I know what it does, but Akari doesn't. I know what it does, but Akari doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, I said what I said. Josh is gonna shove the thing off the fence and try to knock it off the wall.
All right. So you guys are 30 feet up. He's 15 feet up.
Or 35, if that matters. No, he didn't. He didn't fly up with us because if he carries
No.
anybody.
Sorry,
Oh,
I was
that-
talking
that
about
thing.
the bomb shoe that's on top of the fence.
Okay. Yeah. We're higher than it by like
Yeah.
20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, as Josh goes over, as Dee Dee and Oro are flying up with him, G'day.
Oh, no, not again.
G'day wouldn't be in range.
It is 15 feet up. So
Yeah.
there's some distance
So
there.
it would be 15, 15, and yeah. Okay, as you three fly up, and Josh rushes over and goes to shove this creature, you watch as the
Please be fire
creature
damage. Please
almost
be fire damage. Please be fire damage.
you see a bright flash as you watch this creature, as soon as it gets touched by Josh, just explodes into this large fireball. As I need Josh to give me a dexterity save.
You want food? Can I just
A
feed you?
5.
Just fed you. I just gave you a pizza sandwich.
Okay.
My
As
gosh, a 5?
Josh
Make you some food
takes
here in a minute.
24 points of fire damage.
He is immune.
Have Josh give me 2 more dexterity saves at disadvantage.
Okay, also wait, oh, this is also plus my proficiency bonus, so it should be a plus
8?
3. Yeah, so it would have been an 8.
Okay.
Gosh darn it, like it's so hard. I don't understand how you can do enemy stat blocks. It's so confusing. And how many more you said?
2 at disadvantage.
Oh, here it is. Another 5. So the natural 1. And a 21.
All right. As the first one explodes, you watch as, in a quick chain reaction, they begin detonating one after the other as they all create this large, massive ball of fire that shoves its way through and around the area. As the 2 that explode on the bottom, from kind of having partial coverage from the fence. Josh is immune, but he just ate 3 fireballs.
At level 7, the Drake, whatever essence I summoned it as, and he's fire, he becomes immune to it, and I get resistance to it. So, I'm just like, oh, I just see my dragon explode. Is there like smoke and dust?
Oh yeah, there's smoke,
Okay.
dust,
Oh my
rocks get flung about and bounce off of your chest. You see a large pillar of smoke erupt up into the air, and all you can see on the other side is just crater after crater. Everybody give me a group perception check.
Yeah, I was gonna do one, because I'm so sorry, Dee Dee. I would have dropped one of Oro's arms to fly to Josh.
No.
I see where I stand, Akari.
You should, because he is a part of me. You I just met. You I just met.
Fair.
It's been 2 days.
Yeah, right? Feels like a lifetime.
Oh man. Yeah, Dee Dee, you catch as Akari does this, but you are able to react in time to catch Oro. I will say you still have him, but you cannot fly and are slowly falling at a gliding pace, which doesn't matter because you're only like 35 feet off the ground.
Okay.
As long as you don't drop him. But
I
we
should-
are out of initiative.
Oh. I'm gonna take him safely to the ground.
You
See?
do so.
It was all part of my plan. Executed perfectly. Good job, guys. And then I proceed towards the gate.
I just see my dopey ass dragon with his tongue out, smiling,
No.
not knowing what he just did, just sitting there in the
Give
freaking.
White Brothers Monk. No. Come here, Baba.
He's fine. My bad. Okay. Now I see why people in the book said why they steered clear away from those. Yeah.
Yes, we will know going forward that setting them off in the chain would be ideal. So just stay away from them if we can. But if we need to, it looks like we can just send Josh. Is he okay?
Absolutely fine. Is this fence down now? Did this fence like completely get obliterated?
No, the fence is still standing.
Disgusting. What is this thing made out of? I. Today is your business with Oro done. Shall we move on?
You want to smack him again? That was pretty funny.
We need that. We definitely need true Colin.
She will walk up in a very
Colin.
upright manner.
Yes, that's
Just the jury of our peers decide that he needs another reign of justice.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Also, out of curiosity, can we know how many dice you would have rolled? And how much?
Please.
48d6.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Can you roll that,
God
please?
dang.
I would love to know how. I would love to know how
That
dead we are.
Yeah, that could have fucking TPK'd. Oh yeah,
Oh
we're
my
dead.
God.
Everybody dies. Everybody roll new characters. Game over. That was fun.
Right?
Just keep clear of them. You know, don't make too much noise. You know how it
We
goes.
Instead, let's have the tribunal right here and now.
All right,
do it.
everybody, roll your deck saves.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
we've
let's
got
see,
so many death saves to roll.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
jeez, Akari.
What a
Okay, well,
waste.
at least know
What a
you're safe.
waste!
I mean,
Why would it? Why would it roll on this when absolutely do not need it? Oh my God!
So anyway,
I really
Day
gotta
is
stop.
points first to Arenarius, and then, well, yeah, Arenarius, and then to Arhiho, and then to Didi. What is the judgment of our peers?
Please, ma'am, you
Grace.
broke our
Justice has been shown.
What?
The
DT!
the court is to be ended.
So we have one yay.
He hurt us emotionally with his lying.
Arhiho.
In order to amend, we need
His
the last.
What is your judgment?
transgressions should be forgiven. He has served his sentence.
I have served enough.
So one yay from Didi, one yay from myself. And she'll stride forward and slap Oro again.
Give you another D10.
Hey, stop. Benson, stop.
Only one.
She was distracted by the giant explosion. You know, cool kids don't look at explosions, so
And they just walk away from
since she's
him
not
all
cool,
like.
she was definitely looking.
Hey, stop.
This was more of a love slap.
Well, hey, if there were any residents, they'd know we're here now.
But this was good though. This team building exercise. This will strengthen us as a group.
She's going to put both hands behind her back in a clasp position, shoulders back, and wait for orders.
Benson, leave me alone.
Well, we
Mainly
should...
from her wife.
Didi?
The busty Valkyrie lady's coming?
She said wife. I say the insect girl. The moth.
No. As per the previous conversation, apparently Arhiho is her wife. Didi is just a friend.
You're her wife now.
What the hell? How did this happen? I'm so innocent. Oh god.
Well, I mean, to be
priest.
fair, a relationship between men is not even considered in her society, so even
Men-
with a man,
Boys,
You would
boys
still
are
be a wife.
sacrificed at.
Hey,
at
you know
birth.
what? Fair.
It's a good thing I got
Fair
long hair.
indeed.
Fair.
Fair
Who
indeed.
wants a man?
Yeah, there's no consideration for the distinction between men and women with their relationship because it's not really considered. So, you know, if you're bound, you're still a wife.
Yep. And it was
We
only
love a wife, guy.
contractual. Yeah, you know, what are you gonna do? Somebody's got to be the homekeeper.
Okay, then.
All right. Well, we've made enough noise, so just gonna cast for 1 hour. I'm just gonna have pass without trace on all of us.
Yeah, they'll all go that way, but we'll be going the opposite way. This was perfect, completely the plan. This just executed flawlessly. Proud of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Ariho.
Not you.
At least someone. Oh.
Gide will nod solemnly in his direction.
Oh, I'm dying.
So you're all proceeding deeper?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You can keep RPing. There's a wall there. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
I'm the kid fucking jiggling the handle while you're trying to unlock the car.
But yeah, well, you know what? I've already did it, so now all the gates are down. Fuck you.
Hey, no playing with the freaking door. Open it.
Well,
Open the door.
it seems our strategy has come out perfectly well. Shall we continue forward? Who will take point? I volunteer.
It's getting upset.
Trust Gide now.
I would volunteer, but it seems like no one trusts me anymore because of G'day.
Shut up.
It is not that we do not trust you. It is just not we do not trust you with our coin purses, and of being honest about in the which way you omitted some things. You know what? We should just move on. I think it would be best if just for a little while, you just like was quiet. Yeah.
I agree.
May I ask, out of character, what is your alignment?
Mine?
Yeah.
It is true neutral.
Okay. Gotcha.
No, I made that for you today.
Not a suspicious laugh whatsoever.
Is it? Do you
Not
need
from
to
the
try that?
chaotic evil character. I don't know what it is.
Right?
It's either
I am
lawful
chaotic.
evil.
I am lawful evil, and I follow a chaotic neutral god. Chaotic neutral god. It's a very interesting mix. That's part of why G'day is how G'day is.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely, truly love it.
Put some water in it. I'll come put 3 flavors.
As you all proceed further and deeper within the Akana Valley, you are greeted by more large fences that you're not going to make you guys roll for it, but are able to kind of scale over and make your way deeper in. As you pass another gate or another fence, you find yourselves in another more open area. Everybody, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I don't like being in an open area with cliff faces.
I'd almost say we should just get airborne again and fly. They can't blow up on us if we're in the air.
No.
Yeah, G'day is quite distracted by the recent events. She has nothing but eyes on Oro.
What'd you get?
DM.
Okay.
Yeah, not good at all.
All right. As you all find yourselves in this area, you take a second, or you all kind of take a second to gather your surroundings. What options are available to you at this time? As you glance around, you can see two different paths that you could take. You see a path that kind of leads off slightly to the left, where it'd pretty much just be up a slight little makeshift, like rock face. You wouldn't need to like climb it. There's rocks that you could just like step your way up and go further that way. As you also take a look around, you see a ledge far above with a dead tree hanging out over it. Arhiho and Akari, as you both look at this, you see what looks like to be these where'd my note go? This sickly purplish effervescent aura that you can feel, and you can kind of see it all around you. It's faint and subtle, but you can see as this mist kind of lolls out over the lip here, as almost like it cascades down, a bit like a waterfall. As you all take that in, Arhiho, you in particular also take a look at the ground itself, and you can see this kind of sickly infection within the dirt itself. And in a couple of spots, when you reach down and you push some of the dirt away, and you are very easily able to make out what look like human bones.
Can I tell how long the bones have been here?
Give me
Medicine?
So what?
A medicine check?
Yeah, give me medicine.
Okay. Oh, beautiful. Not 20 DM.
These bones are extremely old. Like, these aren't bones that have been sitting out in the sun for like a couple weeks or a month. Like, these things, you can see where parts of the bone itself has kind of been chipped over and over again. You can see a number of different signs that these bones are old and weathered. You can kind of you estimate how old these bones are. To your expert eye, these bones look to be about 700 to 800 years old.
Okay. I'm gonna tell the rest of the group that. These look to be here, have been here for a long time. However, this is not a good omen, so we should move forward cautiously. This may be from that DM. Am I able to tell how they died?
What
Was it just like
Give
dehydration and
give
like
me
natural?
give me an investigation on this. Because with the nat 20, they didn't appear to have died of natural causes.
Okay. A dirty 21.
As you glance over the bones, you kind of dig away some more. You begin to dig away some more of the dirt as you go from finding a femur to like a hand bone to there's a different assortment of bones, all very much human. You kind of piece little bits together, the nicks and some of the bones here, the way that some of there appears to be like some sort of decay on it. Not so much in decaying flesh, but almost like the bone itself is being broken down. You were to hazard a guess, it would probably have been through magical means.
Okay.
Our hero's gonna call out, Didi. This place is clearly unholy, and I think you should lead the way. Put on that mask too.
Huh?
You got this.
And Dee Dee will try and argue for a sec, and then hook you by the arm and say, "Why don't we go together?"
No. I try and push her forward. This is your time to shine. I've got your back. Everybody needs a good wingman.
As he's trying to
I'll go
push
with
me-
you.
Thank you. And I'll his arms with Akari.
I didn't say
Wait,
that,
wait.
but I'll go with you. He
Let's go.
he tries to slide his arm out, but she's stronger. I can never. My bow arm is always being taken. Alright, okay, let's go.
Don't forget the mask.
Yes, the mask.
Didi, before you venture forward, these bones did not die by sword or claw. Magic did this, and this wasn't wild magic, not a spell gone wrong. This was precise, intentional. And you see me unnaturally sober. This wasn't nature or time or the environment being cruel. This seems to be some sort of execution. We might be standing in a graveyard of sorts. So be careful. We have your back. But I agree. You should lead the way. Thank you.
Well, if this is a Kana, there's a chance those are the people.
If you do not mind, before we proceed, I would like to take a second. Didi, would you help me bless everybody?
Yes, I'd love to.
So before we proceed, just take a second, and both of us will bless the members of the party. So I'll get Josh and Akari, and then you can just get Oro and Good Day.
Okay.
Is Kebos blessable?
Kebos isn't here. This is just my party token.
Spectral. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she has to summon him, and even then,
Yeah.
anyways. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just using him as a party token.
Cool. I dig it.
He's so darn cute.
Yes.
I love Kebos. Little football with
His name's just so adorable.
Football with teeth.
And then yeah, let's proceed.
Okay.
Didi up front.
Okay.
Pull out that new shield you got. You got this.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm here. Just stand behind me. If anything does pop out.
I'm wearing the mask as we go through, right?
I was like, I swear
Is that what you guys were saying?
Yeah.
Which way were you headed? Were you going to the upper ledge, or are you going along the lower path?
And which mask are you wearing?
You got 4.
So...
Which mask?
At 4? I thought I only had the Gibdo mask.
Well, the party has 4 masks.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, I look down and Dee Dee looks terrifying. Like what? Oh. Oh. Which direction?
Can I actually...
As Dee Dee goes to respond, all you hear are muffled noises. Dee Dee, do you think you're speaking normally?
Oh. Oh. I'm gonna just keep talking. I don't know that I'm sounding muffled.
And what do we hear when she speaks?
You hear muffled noises.
Don't remember what this mask does.
Dee Dee, that was great. Keep role-playing that.
As you don the Gibdo mask.
Lovely.
Unlike Dee Dee?
So you speak dead people. Got it. I can't understand you. Would you mind using one of your hands to point which direction you'd like to go?
I guess we'll go downward.
Do it with your muffled. Do it with your muffled voice.
And then I'm gonna point down.
Yeah, down.
Beautiful role playing.
Closer to the dead people. Got it. Okay. Let's go, I guess.
Alright.
I'm gonna give him like 10 feet space clearance.
Just tell me when to stop moving.
Oh no, you guys can RP conversations while you're walking.
Okay.
Well, I just sound muffled.
I can't go any further.
Yeah.
And we discussed about that mask on our way over here, didn't we? We did, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know which parts I was part of.
Oh yeah. It was mostly just the fact that it can talk to dead people, I believe.
And that whole pile of bones in the graveyard kind of gave me a sneaking suspicion.
Lovely.
As you all continue walking down the path, everybody give me a perception check.
Wait. You go potty.
Okay. As you all continue walking along the path, Arhiho, Akari, Didi, and Oro, you all feel like there are eyes upon you. You get the strange sensation that you are being watched as you look this way and that for just a moment. Arhiho, Akari, and Didi. Akari looking up in one direction, Arhijo and Didi and others. As you all see what as you three see what appears to be tan hooded figures staring down at you from the top of the cliffs. And as you take notice of them, you blink. And just like that, they're gone.
Did anybody else see that? Was that just me?
I haven't seen anything at all.
No, I saw it.
Very loudly.
I didn't read anything about what I just saw.
That's.
But
you guys want the tokens again?
I
saw them
as though
too.
We should.
We should move.
Yes, either make haste or check the ridge.
Is the ridge climbable, DM?
You could certainly try. You can kind of see where you could potentially get hand holdings, and you can potentially climb if you wish. It would take some time, as you are still kind of in the bottom of this valley. It's probably about like 75 feet up.
Does climbing help with? Because I've never had it before.
Say what?
Climbing speed, because Akari has climbing speed equals, and I don't know.
Movement?
Yeah, is it just like I can?
I think so. I don't think it makes you make a roll for it if you have a climbing speed. Seeing as it's just like redstone, I would say you'd just be able to like apply enough pressure to sink your fingers in if you really wanted to.
Okay. Okay, yeah. How much rope?
These were the guys that you saw.
Swooping is bad. Arhijo, do you want to climb up? See if they're up.
I suppose. Yes.
I can climb up. How much rope do we have?
Did we recover a rope from the last time we used it in the water temple? Or in Snowhead Temple?
Yeah, I would say yes, because you guys
Don't wanna
primarily
leave rope
just use
behind?
the rope to like tie yourselves together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah, we were in
From the
town.
pack. How much rope does that even come with? A traveler's pack, right?
I think it's like 50 feet.
50 feet.
I think it's 50 feet, so that's what I have on me. So we haven't gotten anything better.
I have 50 feet as well.
So we're just gonna go ahead and who's got the best knots? Mine's not terrible. I'm not like super proficient in it, but I have some skills in knot making.
I do as
What
well.
what would the skill be in knot making?
I assume
The
survival.
Survival, clearly.
Survival.
Yeah, if you're gonna
Boy
survive
Scout skill.
stuff, you gotta know how to make a knot.
Lol, not me.
Here, I have
my,
a.
my wisdom's actually even a little bit better than my intelligence, and they're all bad.
I can use the help action to give one of us. like either of us can use a help action to give the other one
Yeah,
advantage.
give me some help action.
Okay.
Let me roll. Let's see.
Is your wisdom better?
And then I
go ahead
have
and have
Arheel,
my,
if you
go
want some
ahead and have my
action,
help action.
I have my bless too. So, I mean, does
Okay.
that count for skills? No, that's only.
It would be more
attacks.
guidance.
Yeah,
Bless is more. Bless is combat heavy.
that's okay. We rolled the 24. It's a damn good knot.
It's a damn good knot.
It's a damn.
I can make you faster.
I don't need to tie the rope faster. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Poor
I can
Oro.
climb up.
Wait, faster may be useful. Because if I go up there and there's people, getting back to you guys faster would be ideal. How long does that last?
It can last for up to a minute.
And then, once that minute ends, it's not good news for you.
No,
What?
it's not.
What happened? There's a negative effect?
You
Okay.
become very, very tired.
Oh yes, that sounds great. While I'm scaling wall, let's just take a little nap right here. No problem. Yeah, great.
I can scale the wall in one movement.
Oh, okay, good for you. I fly. Okay, I have these wings now. I was
Yeah, I
built to
can
kill
too.
Undead. I can jump high. Okay, but this is too high. We can't all climb like you. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I asked for the rope. I will climb up with the rope
Why
dangling
did
and
you
then
ask
find
me
something
to
to.
climb then?
I didn't. I asked who had the better
so
rope
very
picking.
confused.
You're the one who wanted to make the rope, okay?
I thought I could have sworn you asked me to climb or go up there.
No, I asked you if you wanted us to climb up, or if we
Valiant.
continue down this path.
Uh,
I didn't ask you to actually climb. I asked
I'll
if you wanted to climb.
I'll hold on to the rope. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, communication needs to be worked on with this group.
Mm,
Yeah?
mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Josh, let's go.
And as you fly up there, a full minute and a half after seeing these things, you see arid desert landscapes. You see a vast sea of nothingness but stone and sand as far as the eye can see. You can see further out in this direction where the other lip you imagine would lead you to kind of heads deeper in and more so towards the tower in the distance.
Okay. Well, I can see the tower a little bit better, but I don't see any... Oh, he's gonna try and shout this down there. Oh, no, he has thaumaturgy. He thaumaturgies. And, increases his voice volume. I'm not gonna yell, but Akari is yelling down there. She's like, I see the tower. I don't see any of our friends. But seems safe to climb up. That I see the tower?
No, when
You do.
you first start shouting down, you know, it's
Oh.
quiet, everything's quiet, and then all of a sudden there's this booming voice through a canyon, blasting at us, telling us that the canyon this way, you know, it's calm, and then something's yelling in your ear.
If you want to climb up, we should be fine, or we can continue down the canyon path.
Everybody?
I am on board.
I'm gonna hold the rope and anchor it and let everybody climb first.
Who's climbing first?
Good day, volunteers.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Can she do it with flair and do acrobatics?
I have a proposal. You can have it be with acrobatics, but because Akari is the one up top, he's going to have to give me a strength check to see if he's able to hold on, even though the rope is tied down.
Josh, do it. He's stronger.
Okay, I got a 17. However, I really like that proposal.
Do you want to stick with your 17 or Gamba?
No, I'm gonna go with that proposal. Let's do it.
It's Josh that's making the check.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, because you said Josh is holding the rope.
We'll see if it's any better. I just know Josh is stronger.
No, I love that.
Why is this?
Why? He's gonna try to,
Why is he doing so many
around.
fives? Can I give him the help action? Can I give my own dragon action?
Sure. As you watch him struggling. As you watch as
he's
G'day.
blessed too.
She's like, one hand, and then another trying to do like the like what they do during like acrobatics and like what is it?
The cloth dancers.
Yes, and she's like swinging her body from side to side, and she like uses that to pull herself up, and she's just like.
And up there, Akari's just going, "What the fuck are they doing?"
As you feel the rope tugging this way and that.
It's like Akari and Josh with both hands, with the little Drake hands holding on and him holding on, and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?"
As G'day swings from the chandelier.
Oh my gosh.
I'm barely holding on down here at the bottom as the rope fucking lashes out left and right.
Arhiho, give me a dexterity save.
Jesus Christ.
As the rope that whips this way and that and smacks you in the face.
Stop with the flare!
But yeah, eventually G'day is able to make it to the top.
She'll get up to the top and stand with her legs spread, hands on her hips, and she'll spread her wings as if she was victorious, like she did anything by herself.
Okay. You next. Come on, chicken legs.
Yeah, you see Akari is sweating, and it's clearly not from the heat.
Well, it is nighttime right now.
But is this the kind of desert that gets cold?
Of steam going into the air from the person. G'day will lean down to help Akari and Josh with the rope.
And the rope settles down, awaiting its next climber.
All right, Didi. I think I shall take this. And I grab onto the rope. And I go, Can you pull me up? As I yell up to everyone above.
Akari's original persona. Akari's original persona comes out for just a second. He just says, "Boy, you got me fucked up."
Yeah, G'day looks at him and scoffs and shakes her head.
See, he just like catches himself. Just like, that wasn't me. That was not me. No.
All right, I will ritual cast fly. Go ahead, Didi, and I'm going to spend the moments ritual casting fly.
10 minutes.
Yeah, a little
Yep.
banner appears above G'day's head. G'day will remember this.
Actions have consequences.
Right?
Can Didi fly up there, or is it too high?
I mean, you could always fly. Like, there's no, like, crazy wind in here. So you could very easily fly up there if you really wanted to.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll
That's
do that.
exactly what is Arquico's gonna do. I don't really want to climb this rope. I'm going
Good
to
luck, Oro!
spread my wings and then
You're just
run
leaving
this
Oro
way.
down there for
Yeah.
11 minutes.
Yeah.
Start spiraling my way up as I make flops.
Awesome.
All right, everybody up top, go ahead and give me a Constitution save.
What?
Oh God.
It's cold as
What?
hell.
It is very cold.
Good thing
As
I
a
still have-
cold blast of wind
What?
encroaches around all of you. You feel it almost like a tendril
Go on,
of
Dan, go
death
on.
as it reaches up and wraps itself around you. Lucky bastards.
Akari is dressed for this occasion.
As you feel the chill, but you're kind of able to shake it off. And as you all, well, everyone but Oro, stand atop. How much is this gonna be? Oh, that's gonna not. Okay. I want to do this. It's gonna eat everything. As you all, well, everyone but Oro kind of gets to the top, you look out over the vast expanse of this region. The redstone cliffs just kind of extend as far as the eye can technically see. In the distance up north, you can see the large spire tower shooting up into the clouds above. You can kind of make out over down southwest in the direction you were heading. You can see where it kind of continues on and then kind of opens up into almost like a, well, as you kind of take a look that way, because it's not terribly far, you do see what looks like to be the husks of dead trees kind of sticking out of the ravine.
DM, how much time
Yes.
would you say has passed at this point?
From what point?
From me beginning the ritual cast to get up there?
depends what they're doing up there while you're ritual casting.
Okay.
Are the
Well,
rest
what-
of you doing anything, or are you just waiting for 10 minutes?
I was gonna wait up there.
Wow dance.
No, wait.
What was the constitution?
Keeping an
save
eye
for?
out since there's those strangers around. And the con save was for the cold.
Yes.
Okay.
Give you vision.
Yeah, I was down there. Or I once I get to the top, I definitely still look down and wait.
Okay. As you all just kind of hang out and wait, the 10 minutes does eventually pass. And Oro, you cast fly.
Awesome. All right, so I fly up, and I'm like, I am so terribly sorry, everyone. Please, oh,
Give me a
by
Constitution
the
save.
gods, it's freezing up here. What the hells? Oh, what I would give to be in the Nine Hells now, instead of up here in this frigid weather.
It isn't that cold.
What are you all looking at?
You shake it off.
Come on, chicken legs. Let's go. The tower's this way.
You're lucky you're my best friend, are you?
Best friends have nicknames, right?
This is true. Alright, and I begin to follow.
So you're all just walking out into the desert?
I mean, which way is the tower? Can we get back into a path in the direction of the tower?
Yeah, you see, you remember back when you were down over here? This path up here stayed within the confines of the valley, but lead deeper in, and you can kind of see it lead off towards the tower.
There we go. At least that's where I want to go. I don't need to get frozen.
That's where
go.
I was heading to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But we can't go more north. Now we can't go any further east either. Fog of War is saying limited movement for you.
Yeah, that's because I didn't think you guys would actually start walking here, so I could do more changes to light glare.
Sorry.
Leave it to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Leave it.
As
Goodness,
you
that's the
all...
truth.
Okay, so you're just making your way back over there?
If that's a path, I guess.
I
We
might
could
Yeah,
as
that-
well.
literally
that's
just
where-
went that way.
Yeah, that's where the lip would have led. We got rid of the fence.
I mean, making our way downtown, walking
Yeah.
fast, staying warm now.
All right.
Ah, what is this? What is happening? Okay. Sorry.
Oh my, Josh. Got a little
Yeah, I know.
confused there
I was
for
like,
a
what is
second.
happening?
All right. As you all kind of make your way back over, you kind of find a little spot where you can kind of shift your way back down and make your way back within the ravine to get covered from the blasting cold air from up top. And it takes you guys like a minute or two to kind of get over there and kind of get yourself situated once more. And you guys continue heading north?
Aye.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Towards the tower. To the tower.
As you continue making your way along, you... As you continue making your way along, you are traveling for like a good hour or so. Was there anything you would like to discuss while you travel? Or just small talk?
I begin to catch up to our Hiho. And I kind of bump into your shoulder and... Okay, friend. And forgive me if I am prying too much. I understand if you... We all have secrets. And some we take to our graves, others are to be shared, and others are meant to hold close to our chest. But I would like to know a little bit more about this tepid relationship you have with G'day. And what this past life situation is all about. And is it something that you are trying to get back to, or... It seems if you knew her in a past life and the two of you were married, and then you found her again in this life, that you would be meant for each other?
So, you said you were a test subject, yes?
Yes.
What did they test on you?
I see. Very nice try, shifting the light onto me. If you don't wish to speak about it, that is fine. I will not pry.
Yes. If you do not wish to talk about it, I will not pry.
What did they test on me? What didn't they test on me?
What?
The dog. Well.
Okay. Hold on. Go in the bathroom.
I have to AFK 1 second. The kiddos need me.
Yeah. So, as I was Subject 17, most of you probably assumed it was just some old guild title or another nickname I picked up like a bad habit. But it wasn't. It was a number. 17, well, out of at least 16 before me. I never met the others, and I don't think I was meant to. Bizithuth Malcontract, my mentor, he wasn't teaching me just magic. He was measuring me, testing what the weave could do to a living mind if you pushed hard enough. If you stripped away all the caution and just poured raw power into a person. They tested how much spell work I could hold in my head before it fractured. How long I could cast while my body broke down. How much fire, lightning, force I could survive channeling through my hands before my nerves gave out. And you watch as I lift a trembling hand, palm facing up, and a flame flickers up. I learned to control lightning because they locked me in a chamber with it until I either learned or died. They tethered my soul to phylacteries, vessels, tried to store me like a spell you can cast later. One shattered while I was connected to it, and I lost a week. I still don't know what happened. Sometimes I dream about people I don't remember knowing. They didn't care if I lived. I was a hypothesis, a tool. Subject 17 wasn't a name. It was a warning label. I didn't run because I was guilty. I ran because I figured out I was never getting out unless I left through fire and smoke. So, if I seem twitchy or paranoid, or if I hold back when I shouldn't, and I look at you, G'day, it's because part of me still doesn't know if I'm free. But this, you, and I look at you, Akari. And then I look at Ariho. And then I look at you, Didi. And then I glance at you, G'day. This is the first time I've had something that feels real. And just so you know, G'day, I'm not asking for forgiveness. Just understanding. And maybe a heads up next time someone decides to slap me with an imaginary glove.
Today twitches a smile and a flick of an eyebrow, but continues as though she hasn't heard anything.
Up to you, Akari. Not much has been told. What brought you here even to begin with?
Honestly, I don't know. I just woke up here. In the Lost Woods. That's really it.
Well, what were you doing before you woke up here? I bet it was something magnificent. You seem like the type. And I pull out a packet of like crackers and I begin eating as we're walking.
No. Yeah, I guess, whatever. Yeah, why not? In the land of the dead, right? No, the last thing I remember was... I didn't originally look like this. I am not even from here. Clearly, obviously, or if I say I woke up. But the land is familiar to me. It just kind of reminds me of something that existed back in my world. Before I ended up here, I died.
What? Like died? Like not changed the color of something? Like wool or fabric dyed, but like actually like and I like
D-I-E-D.
slide my hand across.
D-I-E-D. I died. Technically, in my world, I believe I'm... And I heard a voice that guided me here. And when I woke up, I was in this form with Josh. And I don't know. Yeah. Heard a voice, woke up, told me, and I don't know how long I was here compared to how long you guys were here. But I may have been here for a while. Because, yeah, I had time to practice, to learn, and time to travel to Snowhead because some the people I was helping told me that something was going on over there. So yeah, that's really all I know and what I remember.
You don't remember how you died?
Oh no, I do. I was in my home, just reaching for something, and an earthquake happened, and something fell on me. That's it. Kind of not magnificent at all. Kind of embarrassing,
what's
really.
up, Wednesday? How you doing, girl?
But at least it wasn't a
I don't
truck.
think. What is a truck?
At
We
least
talked about this, Danny.
I
least
know.
this was quick.
I did not want the typical truck coon to fall to run me over.
It was actually a tractor, but
What is a tractor?
A truck. I guess in my world, it's
Nice, Baldur's Gate.
you have machinery, you have magical machines, correct? It's
Oh yes, automatons.
Sure, yes. Not what I'm talking about, but wagons. You know how wagons have these four wheels and they're wooden. Think of that, but metallicized, a little bigger.
Fascinating.
And you drive it by pressing on what we call a pedal that either brakes or speeds it up, and someone drives it with a wheel.
What do you do when it
So
breaks?
they're mechanical
Do you have to fix it?
horses that don't tire out but does have a limited source of energy.
Yes, like Ahijo said, do you need to fix it?
Sometimes, yeah, it can break down. It's not a living thing.
That doesn't seem like a very good
by some people.
So sometimes it works and sometimes it just breaks.
With age, like most things. But no, what fell on me was
So it's
my
a living
shelf.
thing?
No, it's not. It is run by electricity and
yeah,
gas.
Yeah, I'm sure. Are you still
and science
in the same home situation with the family?
Fascinating.
Either way, no, it's not what killed me. I was literally searching. I was literally reaching up for something.
Drink.
And then the thing that thing was in fell on me. That's really it. So I don't know if I'm dead. I don't know if I'm in a coma. Who knows? It's whatever. I'm doing whatever I can before I figure out what actually happened to me, or before I get kicked out of this world.
We are all in the same dream together. This place has been every single experience we had in the Snowhead Temple seems like we were in a dream, in a dream, in the dream, in the dream. Then we pulled Dee Dee out of that dream into this dream. And we fell from a dream. I think. I really don't even remember how we got here anymore.
Yeah, weren't you guys like thrown through something?
It's getting hard to separate the lives at this point. The first time I fell through the portal, met some strange people, to say the least. But then it happened again, and now again. And that's why sometimes I have a hard time separating what happened when, where. This feels like my third life. It kind of is. Maybe I'm dreaming from a dream still from the other life. Maybe you're all fake. And I poke Oro.
Exactly
I am
why...
not fake.
That's exactly why I was the way I was when I first met y'all. I don't know if this is real.
Today we'll walk over and pinch Akari on the arm.
You pinch stone.
She's pinched worse.
Today, give me a strength check just out of morbid curiosity.
Come on, big money.
Nat 20 his ass. Oh.
She breaks a nail.
Yeah.
Certainly seems real to me.
But yeah, this world is familiar to me. Some things aren't the same. Some things are. But I'm gonna enjoy every bit of it, no matter how dark it is.
That is the thing, right?
Fascinating.
And G'day will stare him in the face and say, it's not about having to live a life. It's about getting to live a life. If you have this ability, you may as well enjoy it.
I don't know if it's ability, luck, or
Wyatt, come here.
whatever, a hallucination. But yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. That's kind of what I am doing.
Exactly.
That does not mean any of you can try and kill me to see if I end up anywhere else. And I'm looking at you, you
Don't
scientist.
look at me.
Too
Don't
late.
look at me.
Go get a diaper.
Too late. He's looking at you.
They
No
need
experiments.
G'day will stomp a
would
foot on the
never.
ground and say, let's make the most of the life that we have. As I think the only person in the party that I haven't tried to kill. No, maim. Or hurt.
The worst you've done is try to steal from me, and that's perfectly fine. But
No, that
It's
pinch
pretty
looked
rare.
very threatening.
Wait a second. Wait a God's damned second. Good Day tried to steal from you, Akari, and yet she holds me accountable for, quote, end quote, stealing from the party, which I didn't.
You cannot hold her accountable for the things she did when she was in her feral mode.
Yeah, it was very...
That's just Good Day being Good Day.
Insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, Today's gonna lean forward and point very violently at Oro again and say, I already told you, you were being held justifiable for stealing by omission. You are a debtor. I was insane and tried to look through his bag and take some goodies. Maybe I deserve justice for that. And she kind of moves her hand to stroke an imaginary beard. You know, actually, I definitely do accountability, or do deserve accountability for that. But we can get to that later. You actually did something seriously wrong.
By the High Council of Sebok, I, Ornarius, challenge you, Lady G'day, to a duel.
Sounds ableist as hell. I challenge you, Oro, as I, Akari, to defend G'day.
What? Akari!
Oro, Akari, both give me a D8.
G'day brings her right hand to her mouth in a symbol of shock and awe, and again, like, moves her right foot in a pointed motion and does a full bow where her right hand touches her toe on the ground in an absolute bow of respect.
Today, you were shocked by this outburst of Oro as you take 2 points of emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
As Oro, you hear Akari call out as you take 4 points of emotional damage. Continue.
G'day spreads, G'day drops 2 very full tears that go all the way down to her chin out of respect and awe.
I went poof to here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like magic.
Can you try and go potty?
Yeah.
Did you already try and go potty?
I'm hungry.
Did you already try and go potty?
Oh, I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
Is she okay?
I don't know. But I am hurt that you would protect her, of all people, when I was fighting for your honor.
I fought for my own honor. I do thank you for that, but she backed off that day, that moment.
But
I think you just wanted an excuse to do the same thing to you.
She triple flipped and slapped me with a psychic glove of accusation.
That was really
It was hilarious. I thought she would do something much worse. If I were you, I would just be glad I got away with a slap.
Well,
Because we've seen what she is capable of.
I'm totally
Yeah,
with him.
as these... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that you should count that as a win. Like, you're lucky she didn't bite you.
Yeah. Remember when you pissed your pants when she bit your leg?
We agreed.
I remember.
That incident.
No, we did not.
Yeah, as these fat raindrop tears roll down her cheeks, she will exclaim to the party, even in my moments of insanity, I have never been anything but honest.
My little tiny.
The almost to a fault. That is very true.
And that's all she has to say in her defense. I have never been anything but honest. And when it came to, she'll also raise her hand in an exclamation with an upward pointed finger. And I have never taken money from the party that was not to be redistributed to the party.
Stop touching the people.
And then she'll put her hands back behind her back.
Most coin she denies and doesn't even want. I have to keep it for her. So I mean, all right. Sorry, our Oro. That is
Still hand on my.
vote for no. I don't.
I
I
understand.
don't know how the whole thing goes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then
he's a
I
wife.
guess-
He's a wife
Out of
guy. Of course,
character.
he's gonna take her side.
Hey,
that is true.
out of character?
Side eye you,
Fucking fight me, dude. When have I ever taken money?
It's true. Sometimes I just beat you to the punch. You almost take my belongings, but you do always say you're gonna give it back. But I am also just slightly faster sometimes.
Hey,
So that's why Akari's not mad.
yeah, even what I have taken from the party, I just give back to the party. Sorry, baby wants to be picked up.
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm like, anything I do take from the party, I just give back to the party, yo. Sorry, G'day doesn't want anything.
It's true. All she wants is shiny rocks.
Rocks, yeah. Rocks.
Yes, yes, she just takes a rock.
But what?
And every once in a while, a couple of bones or two.
Yeah. She does
Once in a
but
while,
what are
that wrap
rupees?
keeps in her hair. Yeah, she
What are
doesn't even.
rupees except for shiny rocks?
Yeah, she doesn't even take the rupees. We count out what she has, and then we give it to Arhiho.
Exactly.
Gem's arch rocks.
And it's really just so that we can
Exactly.
actually
Rocks.
get this. That's true. Very
And
true.
I am made of crystals, which is why she's not interested in me.
It's like the reverse of a crow.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah. Come on. She, arguably, as a religious character, she might be one of the most religious characters.
It's true. She's more
Probably.
religious than my religious character in our campaign.
How- Okay, then Akari, give me some insight into how to gain trust back with not only the whole of the party, but with G'day. Because it seems as though I continue to go deeper and deeper, way deeper into the shit pond that I found myself in.
Yeah, I do not think you are even using a shovel anymore. I think you have some magical contraption that drills into the dirt. You're just digging and digging that hole. I think you.
It's
From
it's
what
the
we've seen,
thing
she
that-
hates magic.
That Akari was saying.
Yeah, and from what we've seen, she hates magic. She does not like fire. Two things of which you are. I
My very essence, she despises.
She are two things she despises.
Plus, at times,
okay.
you can
Give
be a
her more
little
shiny
pompous.
rocks. Give her meat. When you see meat, give her meat. She loves meat. Also, respect her no touching policy. Stop trying to get so close to her. Always ask for permission. I don't know. There's so many things.
Just be charitable, but keep your distance. And
Yeah.
Out
also,
of character, she loves female children. And
If you see a-
innocent.
that's
So,
why
yeah,
Dee
that
If you
might
see a
be-
big buxom lady, don't fail to point it out.
I mean,
Yes.
Arhiho knows what G'day really loves.
Oh,
The ooze.
Ooh, the oozes.
oh. Yeah, she does,
She does
love
love
some
her
oozes.
ooze.
We're not trying to incapacitate her, okay? Give her.
Ooze like her catnip.
We just need
Perhaps
to get her.
I am
a
trying
nice,
to incapacitate her.
a nice place on the side of a mossy bank, okay, with some crocodiles, okay, and she'll be chill. And we
Okay.
can go
Well,
have
we're not
pina
gonna find
coladas.
anywhere like that here.
Oh darn! Well then, let's get a move on.
I hope we've been walking.
You
This
have.
Yeah, we have.
conversation has been going there an
I
hour-long
assume we've
trek.
been having this conversation going forward.
The whole time.
Oh, if anyone needed the warmth, by the way, I would have had Josh, like basically wrap himself around you as a scarf because he's warm.
Ooh. No.
As the conversation dies down, I turn over to Dee Dee and I go, Dee Dee, tell us, if you don't mind, a little bit more about you. It seems that it's only pertinent to the whole of the party and the good of all of us to understand exactly who it is that we're traveling with. And obviously, I will win no points with G'day anytime soon. So, what
It can't help himself.
what happened to your family?
Well, my mom died of old age like a very long time ago. And it was just me and her. And a couple other people who left our, I guess you could say, village. But it was mostly just me and her.
You don't have a moth father.
I never met him. My mother left the village while she was pregnant with me.
Did she give you a name or anything? You know nothing?
No. We never really talked about anybody from inside the village. It was forbidden. But what I do know is where we were previously. Where I met you guys, that's around where where my moth family lived. And they disappeared a long time ago. Sorry, I was reading it. I don't really know what else you guys would like to know.
That is enough.
Why don't we get a movie?
That is sad. That's a very sad story. I'm so sorry.
No. It's not sad.
Damn it, Dee Dee, you made Arhijo cry.
It's not sad when you look at it from my perspective. They all live in our dreams and our
Don't
hearts.
say happily ever after.
No, not happily ever after.
Oh my god, happily ever after. What is wrong with you, you monster? You tell her happily. She has walked into a new family that will love and protect her so that she has the opportunity to grow and heal. She's gonna point at Oro and be like, "You're a monster."
Yeah, she told you a story where her family was completely excommunicated from the other people, and then her mother died forever ago, leaving her completely alone from everybody else. How dare you?
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
No.
Let us all, the winged members of the party, walk forward without Oro.
winged members.
Yeah, G'day will spread her wings with an arm around Dee Dee's shoulders, kind of cheek to cheek in a very loving, motherly fashion. And
I
give a glance to Oro, flashing her teeth.
Sorry, I'm going to go with them. I'll see you later.
All right. And my shoulders slink forward, and I'm like, as you guys are departing, I'm like, I said not happily ever after. I was agreeing with Dee Dee.
I'm not
G'day is
really.
just shaking her head. He leans over and plants a kiss on Dee Dee's forehead.
Oh, why? Thank you, G'day. It's really not that big a deal. It
is okay, Dee Dee. You've been through a lot, and he is just being vulgar. It is.
Yeah, listen to Mom and Mom. Your big brother is being very rude to you.
Oh, I love it.
Also, we should start moving a little bit quicker, guys. Those things are around, I'm sure of it. Just can't see them.
I mean, I assumed we were all still walking forward as this whole family drama continued.
Just all walking slightly forward and faster than Oro. He's just like 5-10 feet back.
Yeah, I'll lean down and kind of not like a full whisper, but kind of a mild whisper and be like, we should get away from him. And she'll kind of move her arm down to like the middle hip and be like, and start like pushing us forward. And then I'll look over my shoulder and glance a dirty look at Oro.
I said not happily ever after, and I'm just slumped forward, kind of dragging my feet.
Dee Dee, what is your full movement speed?
It is 25.
25. Okay, mine is 35. DM, can I help kind of hurry her up?
I would say you'd kind of be able to help her move 5 feet faster.
Okay, so we're kind of in the middle. So in the 30 feet. So we're just hurrying along. I've kind of got her by the waist, and I'm just like, oh, I don't like that guy, and we're just like hurrying along.
Dee Dee's just rolling with it.
I mean, yeah, assuming that you're okay with G'day touching you, considering she's fully sentient right now.
Yes.
Known for biting.
I haven't been bitten yet. I'm holding out.
I'm not saying she's in Queen's Guard mode. She's in very protective mode.
Well, I trust.
I still stand
G'day.
by it. You're not a real party member until you get bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, we'll wait.
G'day did bite.
The little blonde child didn't get bitten.
Did I get bit by her?
Did G'day bite Dee Dee in the heart, or did Dee Dee bite G'day in the heart?
Oh.
No. Oh.
Mushy mushy.
Oh, it's so cute.
That's the true bite.
Yes. So, am I a party member?
Are you gonna go bite her?
Metaphorically.
Not good enough for our hero.
It's gotta be blood.
Yeah, I think there's gotta be blood for it to happen, but we
You
can
gotta
do
go
that
bat
when we're out
style.
of danger.
You gotta change from
Yeah.
a moth. You need to go bat style.
Dee Dee, it's blood in, blood out, girl.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Don't worry, she'll be proud.
Are we talking about G'day and like vampire rules?
She has, I mean, technically speaking, she's bitten everyone except for Dee Dee from the party, so y'all could technically be her thralls.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Uh,
Ooh, that's a good story point.
Explain a lot.
It
He
would,
killed
right?
himself. I could not do it.
Arhiho is patient zero.
No. I'll figure a way to undo myself if that's the case. Arhiho could never.
We'll just wait for her true husband to show up, and then we're really gonna have a problem.
Oh no.
Not wife, but true husband.
Yes. I didn't
God.
agree
Watch
to
it.
this. See?
Watch it be Sebok.
The crazed
Lizard.
lizard paladin thing guy. Kind of like you.
Not a lizard.
Look pretty reptilian to me.
Ooh, the drama. Anyway, we continue forward.
And as you continue walking forward, making your way through the caverns, everybody go ahead and just give me a group perception check.
Making our way downtown.
Walking fast.
Faces pass as we go by.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
Where's Terry Crews when you need him?
What was the stupid meme one that someone made where it was instead of making my way downtown, it's making my way through the hood.
Oh
Oh my god, yes.
I can't remember the freaking lyrics. I just remember it's like it's gun noises.
Guns.
It's so dumb, but it's so good. But yeah, as you all continue making your way down, we are missing.
Oh, sipping this yak.
Yes, sipping this yak.
And I'm gonna post it in the group chat.
Thank you, good day.
It's so funny.
Dolores has such a way with words.
But as you all make your way deeper within the valley itself, you begin to see a bit more signs of life. You begin to see like semi-dry grass patches. They're splotchy, but they are connected here or there. You see some more of the cactuses that have the same purple veins kind of rising up them, causing them to like wither and die. But you hear the sound of the flowing water. What do you all do?
Oro's still just mumbling to himself. I said not happily ever after. Not.
Don't worry, bud. I believe you.
Do you?
I do. Yes. And I am your friend, and even that one of my best friends. But watching you suffer has been just the best part of the day. I'm so sorry. And he slaps you on the back. Didi, hurry up. I hear that water. It smells and sounds so refreshing, but I need you to inspect it first. Go.
No, Yoli. You can't touch my phone. Thank you.
But Mama, I wanna.
Oh my god, it's her favorite thing to try to grab my phone.
It's
You
bright
get them-
flashing lights.
You can get them their
Yes,
own,
it is.
but if you have it in your hands, then it's much better than the one I have in my hands.
Oh god, so I gave her one of my old controllers from Stadia,
Mhm.
and that's one of her favorite play toys. Because Papa's always playing with his Xbox or PlayStation controller, so she has her own Stadia controller. I'll give that to her, and she'll play for like 20 minutes without making any kind of noise, just pressing buttons.
She's gonna be a gamer when she gets older.
Oh my god, yeah, she is. Considering where she came from, she's gone by it honestly. Yeah.
But as you all make your way towards the sound of the water, some of you even rushing, you find yourselves in a deep mouth of a canyon. You hear the sounds of flowing water in front of you. And as you kind of look over, you can see water crashing up onto parts of the shoreline where the rock kind of drops off. As you take sight of this, you also feel a deep chill. Not like the chill of being watched, but the chill of death. As you look forward and you see a slew of slumped over creatures, humanoid in form, covered in this sick and disgusting black and brownish skin. You can see the rib cages and the spine jutting out just beneath the flesh, the clavicles, and on their face, a simple wooden mask. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh no, baby.
Awesome.
You know, I just realized, did Dee Dee tell her story only through the Gibdo mask, or would she have taken it off?
Oh my
All we heard
god.
was-
Oh
That
my god, you're
hilarious.
absolutely
That's-
correct.
Hilarious. So all we heard is.
But I felt the emotion. That's
Oh.
what mattered.
So we just bullied
Okay.
They felt it.
Oro for no
Hey, Didi knows ASL.
Yes, I do.
Okay, that is absolutely hilarious. Just a.
Just gave us the Kenny.
And G'day still felt emotionally moved, so it worked.
Speaking
from
of
my
days,
girl.
kind of crazy.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Incredible.
I had to.
Melted.
Thank
Say
you.
what?
Beautiful.
Oh, there's.
I drink melted ice there.
Okay. Oh.
That's adorable. I drink
Yeah.
melted ice, Dada.
Hey, that's my favorite fact.
Yes, we're gonna go make you
I
something
love
here in
melted
a
ice.
second. Hold on.
Right?
I'm being dragged away from the computer, so I will take that as a nice little point of time to leave. You guys, thank you so much.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Good
Good
night.
Great RP tonight. You guys
And
are
Good,
Nice.
amazing.
fantastic RP. Everybody go ahead and take an inspiration.
Hey.
Aw, thank you.
This was a fantastic session.
Yes,
Phenomenal.
It was.
The best, some would say. The best ever. I believe me. I talked to this lady named Megan.
Oh my
She said it was
God.
the best she's ever heard.
Best.
Oh.
Have a good night,
Way to go.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night.
everyone. Thank you for the dopamine. Much love.
Much love.
Can't wait anymore.
You can't wait anymore. All right, guys. GG's. Oh no. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming by Wednesday. Thank you for hanging out and throwing out some texts and actually chatting. Furious Buddha came by earlier. Thank you, buddy, and everybody over from YouTube. If you're watching this at a later date, really appreciate it. You guys hit a like, subscribe, hit the notification. We usually stream Saturdays, every other Saturday, and every Sunday, so long as everybody can get together.